Can't talk about celebrity breakups without at least mentioning one of the Hiltons. And of course, the first person we think of is Paris.
Paris Hilton and Nick Carter were one of these couples that would break up and get back together every single moment. When they finally announced that they were breaking up in July of 2004, people were like, were you guys really together?
Paris first met Nick in 2003, set up by their bodyguards. Thus began one of the blondest and most volatile romances in recent celeb history.
Throughout the relationship, there was a lot of jealousy. Paris is a big flirt, and, she would talk to people, and Nick would get very jealous.
They would go from being all over each other, totally in love, to screaming at each other, throwing things at each other.
It's been like a crazy year.
Through both good and bad, Paris and Nick never stopped saying I love you in the most nauseating way possible.
Paris's love notes to Nick surfaced in page 6, the gossip column, and they were so super gushy. You just kind of cringe.
They had pictures of puppies on them with very sappy sayings like, I love you, love Paris, a.k.a. your little bean.
It was like half of me had been ripped to myself. I never felt so alone.
Just as things started looking up, the couple made a fatal error.
They decided to get matching tattoos.
Nick decides that he's going to get a tattoo of Paris's name on his wrist.
Paris puts Nick on her left butt cheek, which is the body part of hers that is most exposed to the world.
As soon as you ink yourself up with someone's name, it's over.
Sure enough, 3 weeks after tattooing themselves, Paris and Nick broke up.
Nick has said, hey, I didn't trust her. But Paris said, you know what? I'm young. I want to go out. I want to have fun. I don't want to be tied down to one guy.
She's all over the spectrum when it comes to guys. So I think Nick, who tends to try and be a one-girl kind of guy, was a little bit confused by the behavior, and there was not a lot of trust in the relationship.
Nick has since covered his Paris tattoo with a skull and crossbones. Death of the relationship.
Relationships go bad and things happen.
When it